Good morning, everybody, and a happy Monsters Monday. Pound the glass a little extra weight. We're trying to be better fans, so make sure you say thank you in the chat and hello to the Cleveland Monsters for joining us today. Joining us today to explain the science behind hockey. So we're going to be talking about how a hockey puck, well, more like this one, can glide across the ice and create one of the best sports of all time. So, before I can, hey Anthony, thanks for joining us today. I'm going to give you a little bit of a reminder. Hey Lindsay, thanks for joining us again. Just to give you guys a little bit of a reminder, for the safety of you guys and some of the staff at the Great Lakes Science Center, we're doing these live streams at 10:30 and 3 o'clock every day to make sure that you can stay curious right along with us until we can open up right again. So, like I said, if you haven't heard earlier, we are going to be talking about the science of hockey and how a puck moves. So make sure you say thank you to the Cleveland Monsters in the chat, okay? And before we get started, I'm going to make you guys move. I'm sorry, I'm going to be the monster here. Leon Nathan, woo! Yeah, shout out. Show big love to our Cleveland Monsters. Thank you, Leon Nathan, for joining us. So Leon Nathan, get up with me. We're going to do some stretches that are going to be great for our Cleveland Monsters because they're always in game time position. So they're always in this really tight position that, you know, they kind of get a little stiff, so they need to stretch out. I know I've been in kind of a similar position where I've been sitting in chairs a lot recently. So let's get to stretching. One of the first things we're going to do is a classic one. We're going to touch our toes. So ready, and 1, 2. You can get a wider stance for this one. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. As you're doing that one with me, the next one we're going to do is going to open up those hips from sitting like this all day or from skating like this, trying to keep your balance going. So what you want to do is you're going to want to find a couch or something to lean yourself against. You're going to put one foot out, and then the foot that you have back here, you want to prop up against the couch like that. You want to slide back till you feel good. You want to make sure you're balanced and center. Grab those hips if you want, and then stretch out like that. That's going to open up your hips from sitting all tight like that. And you can hold that for about 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that's a good hip stretch for you. Hope you guys like that one. And the last one we're going to do is going to help you guys stretch out. If you guys kind of have the habit of slouching over, I know I do. You can either go into a doorway or you can lay right on the floor. You're going to want to lay flat. And you want to keep one hand out, one hand bent like you're about to do a push-up. And you want to just turn to your bent elbow until you feel stretched out. And that's just going to open up that chest and reset that back. And that's how our hockey players stay loose. Okay, so if you guys can do that at home, you're going to stay loose like our monsters, all right? But now, it's time to see how we can move a hockey puck against the ice. If you guys want in the chat, you guys can make some good ideas. What do you think is going to help a hockey puck move? A couple things. You see, Lindsay says you can't do that. Lindsay, I don't believe you. I'm going to say if you try, you can probably do these steps. Just make sure you watch this video a couple times. Make sure you get in the right positions. You'll be all good. Anthony guesses that you have to use ice. Perfect job. That's exactly what we're going to be looking at today. And another thing that's going to help us is the hockey puck. because pretend this is a puck here. It's going to stay on the ice unless the outside force, say this is our hockey stick, hits it across like that and gets it to move. Now friction comes into play, our force here, and that's when the ice makes it easier to slide longer and further across the surface so that it can reach that goal right at the end that they're trying to get to. So today the science that we're going to try is to look at some different surfaces and see how this hockey puck slides across those surfaces and how friction acts on it. So I'm going to show you our two surfaces over here. Oh, I'll bring my stick. All right. So we have a yoga mat. I'm going to bring it closer to you guys. I don't know if you guys ever, kind of felt a yoga mat before, but it's really like, I don't know. It's smooth, but it's also really absorbent. And it also has like these little has like more of a textured surface here. Do you think that's going to be easy to slide on? You guys can make some guesses while you go. I'm going to lay this out here. And also my second surface coming in. My favorite, a whiteboard. It's smooth. It's not cold like ice, but it's definitely smooth. Lindsay says, yeah, no. Okay, we got some good guesses in the chat. Let's see how it rolls. Let's test them out. I'm going to have them started at the bit the same. I'm going to try this more textured surface first, our yoga mat. Lay our puck right at the start. All right, monsters, don't judge me. I don't really play hockey. But here we go. How you think? How you think? All right, it stopped to about, didn't get to the end there, didn't make it all the way to the carpet, but it got almost to the end of the yoga mat. Do you think, oh, hey, Ari, thanks for joining us. Do you guys think it will move faster on the whiteboard? Lindsay says yes. Ari says yeah. Let's try it. Give it stop. Or start. And boom. It actually came back to me because of the last little part at the end. But I think that would have kept on going. And it moved a lot faster. And Nathan, good job. Way to make that observation too. So, after we did our test runs, what do you think would be the better surface to play hockey on? Thanks, guys. This whiteboard, yoga mat. Whiteboard is definitely going to be the one we're going to choose to play hockey on because it has the less friction. With that lack of texture on the surface, it's able to slide real easy. It doesn't get caught on the different textures, so it moves faster. The surface is smoother, so it doesn't pick up and it doesn't have to stop along the way. So good job, everybody that guessed the whiteboard. You guys made some really, really good observations today. So that brings me to my design challenge today. Remember, you can follow us on our hashtag StayCuriousCLE. And what you're going to want to do is make your very own table hockey table. So you guys want to find some smooth surfaces, make your own puck and hockey sticks, and see who's the better goalies, who's the better players. You guys can have your own hockey right at home. What about a flat table, says Lindsay? I think that sounds like an amazing idea. You just want to make sure there's nothing on that table to get in your way, of course. And if you have any cloth surfaces, it might make it a little bit harder to move across that surface. So make sure you try to clean that surface really good. Also, want to try a little experiment to me. If you don't want to do that one, we can try a little bit of a friction experiment here. Take your two hands, rub them together like this. Make some energy, rub them really fast. If you feel some heat, that's because that friction helped you to do it. Created that energy for you. Now if you do this, take some sanitizer, rub that round. It's a lot easier. A lot easier to move those hands. And yeah, you stay clean. And germs can't catch you moving too fast. But anyway, please show us your homemade hockey table hockey tennis tables right here with Stay Curious CLE, our design challenge. Once again, thank you. I'm Kayleen. Thank you again to the Cleveland Monsters for being here and showing us how cool hockey is, the science behind it. Join us, please, again at 3 o'clock. I'll be showing off some of those hockey tables and some of mine. All right? See y'all. Bye, Anthony. Bye, Robin.